Welcome to the Brasileiro podcast. And finally, there's something for us to talk about. There's something for us to get excited about today. Felipao announced the final 23-man roster to go to the World Cup. And I said final, but it's not really final. This is the first 23, and then there will be 7 more added at a later date when they go to training camp, and then we'll get our final 23 after that. But this is as close to the final 23 as we're going to get right now. So let me talk about some of the names. The goalies, Julio Cesar, Jefferson, and Victor from Atletico. I can't disagree with any of these. I would have preferred to see Diego Alves from Valencia at one of the goalie positions, but like I said, I can't complain. I don't like Victor, but then again, he's going to be the third string goalie, and Julio Cesar has been slacking in MLS, so I'm not really feeling great about that. On to the center backs. Dante, David Luiz, Thiago Silva, and Henrique. Henrique's the real surprise here, and I've always been a big fan of him, and people sent me texts today saying, did you pick the squad? Because they were so shocked that Henrique got in. I haven't seen a lot of him at Napoli, but I've always liked him at Palmeiras, and Felipao used to coach him there. Also, he can go play defensive midfield if needed. But then again, I can see why you guys are mad at this pick, because I would have took Dede or Marquinhos probably, but then again, I do like Henrique, so I'm not complaining that much. On to our fullbacks, Daniel Alves, Maicon, Maxwell, and Marcelo. I like this list. I'm glad Maicon made it. He's been really good with Roma this year, and maybe he can push Dani Alves for that spot. And now on to the mids. Hernanes, Luis Gustavo, Oscar, Paulinho, Fernandinho, Ramirez, and Willian. I like this list. And I know some people wanted Lucas Leiva instead of Fernandinho, but I agree with Felipao's decision here, and I really like the Mias on the squad. Now on to the attackers. Bernard from Shakhtar, I didn't like this pick. I thought he should have been left off. But then again, let's see in training camp how he goes against guys like Robinho and other guys that might be called in. Fred, he speaks for himself. He's the number 9. He's almost a captain for the squad. He's the emotional leader. Everyone likes him on the squad. He sets the tone. Hulk, you know, he was going to be there. Joe, there was rumors that he might miss the World Cup with an injury, but he's okay. And I've come to the conclusion that Joe is going to be on the World Cup roster, and I'm not really feeling that bad about it because the other number 9s in Brazil, like Leandro Damião, Walter, they haven't been stepping up. No one's really stepped up to claim that position. And so Joe's going to be there no matter what. And then if the World Cup's going to be decided by Joe's performance, then we're in a bad position regardless. And then the final name, Neymar, of course, the prodigal son. He returns. He's going to be with the Seleção again. We all knew that was coming, and I think his form has been better with the Seleção than it has been with Barcelona or even his last 3 months in Santos. So overall, yeah, I like this roster. I'm curious to see the 7 extra names Felipao's going to bring to training camp. I hope that fuels some competition in this squad, but I really feel like this squad is tight-knit and they have a good camaraderie. So I don't think we'll see too different a squad going to the World Cup. So like I said, we finally have something to anticipate. Leave your comments if you like the squad, and leave your comments even if you don't like it. I want to hear your critiques because there are a few things to critique, even though I thought Felipao did a very good job. Thanks for listening.